Yo, what's up, bro? So, if you feel like being an introvert is a disadvantage in dating, then keep watching this video. So, a few years ago, I used to play COD Zombies and Fortnite all day while eating Thai sweet chili chips, not worrying about the way I dressed, nothing like that. Used to be addicted to porn as well, which then translated to my dating life and everything. And women never gave me their attention. They never wanted to even talk to me. I felt invisible. I felt like I wasn't important as a man, which then made me want to shell myself inside my place, inside my house, and just stay home, play video games. Because that was like my safe space. So now sculpting a Greek god physique, upgrading my style, quitting eating those fucking Thai sweet chili chips and playing video games like fucking COD Zombies and everything, which then helped me attract the woman of my dreams, which is my current girlfriend of 2 years. And I know your pain, so that's why in this video I'll give you the reasons that being an introvert is actually an advantage in dating. I want you to pay your full attention because later on in the video I'll give you the biggest benefit of being an introvert. I remember for a big fraction of my life I used to just sit home and enjoy playing, like the fucking being on Discord with your boys, playing some Fortnite, some other games like CSGO, Valorant, Apex, whatever. And I used to enjoy the fuck out of that, bro. It was amazing. Like, you're having fun with your friends online and everything. And by me doing that every single day, I started being addicted to porn, eating junk food all day, and basically all the vices that you can think of. I was just into that. But I thought that was normal because, like, I'm a teenager and that's what, like, felt good and everything. And that translated into my dating life, which fucked everything up. Like, I remember, just tell you a quick story. I remember it was like in middle school, and it was like Valentine's Day, or like, it was April Fool's. And I remember the previous day, I was thinking, I was like scrolling through Messenger, like Instagram, whatever. And I used to just think, like, there's this one girl that is kind of cute, that I kind of like. But I never, like, you never want to talk to these girls, bro. Like, especially if you're like socially anxious, you don't want to talk to people a lot, especially girls. How are you gonna go up to a girl and tell her that you like her? Like, how do you do that? That's impossible. At least that's what my brain thought. The best case scenario for us introverts is telling someone that you like them, and if they don't like you, like they don't like you back, you kind of find a way so that it doesn't become a rumor or that you don't get rejected. Basically, you get none of the pain of rejection. So you just like back to normal. Okay, I know that she doesn't want me. That's it. Let me go to the next person without any pain. So I was thinking, oh shit, like this is a fire idea. Like, what if I text her that I love her? Like at that point, I was thinking like telling someone that you like them is telling that you love them, like sending them a message or like telling them in front of their face. So I sent this girl a text saying, I love you. I remember going to school the next day. It was the biggest fucking mistake of my life. I remember literally my school is like very near to my place. I just got inside, like I was like 5 minutes late, some shit. Just got inside the gates and there were the girls there waiting for me, like a whole gang of girls. And they all looked at me like they were like fucking like hyenas and shit. Like they were like I was the prey, and they were coming to eat me. But like mentally, you get my point. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like I felt kind of threatened. And they ran to me. Every single one of them surrounded me and everything. And like my instincts and everything kicked in. I was like super nervous and anxious. I remember the girl just straight up asked me, like, looked me in right directly in my eyes and asked me, "Do you love me?" Like I started like her and her friends started laughing and everything. But of course, what are you gonna say in the situation? Like most of us would just say like, no, it was just a joke. And that's what I did. Because who the fuck is gonna say, oh yeah, I did. And I love you, bro. And I love you, no? I don't care what everybody thinks. You'll be the biggest laughing stock. So there's no reason for you to be doing that. Like there's no advantage. So that's why I went like with the pussy way and just said like no. Like, it was a joke, like, trying to play it off, saying, like, oh, no, you actually thought that it was the April Fool's and everything, like, I was joking. Basically, having, like, the backup of April Fool's to say, like, oh, it was a joke, it wasn't, like, real. Even though I actually felt some kind of way about her. And a few years later, I found this girl. Once we started speaking to each other, it felt different. And then once I learned that she's also an introvert, she prefers to stay home as well, I was I was in love. But like a real love, you know what I mean? Because I thought like she gets me. But there were a few things that actually like really fucking helped me, even though I was never of like a fuck boy or anything like that. Actually, like my first kiss was like at 12, and that was it until like I was 18. I had no action in between those years. But imagine like me never having like never having dating experience before, talking with a girl and like experiencing like this kind of love, bro. It felt amazing. But one of the biggest reasons why she liked me for who I am is because of the reasons that I'm gonna tell you right now, which I couldn't have gotten her without them. So the first reason, bro, is the fact that we love deep conversations. Bro, imagine just now, like, do you really love like small talk? Probably not. If you're like me, you fucking hate small talk. Like, it's okay, but deep talks are like let's say small talks are like an eclair, like fucking like a small piece of cake, whatever, cupcake. And deep talks are like fucking a fountain of chocolate or some shit. I don't know, like a huge cake, a wedding cake. Like it's so much more enjoyable. You get to connect with a person like kind of spiritually and like mentally as well. You share each other's secrets. They will not say anything to anyone or like make fun of you or anything like that because you're both in that vulnerable state and it just feels amazing. It feels like I could spend hours here talking to you, to like that person. Imagine this big weapon that we have like an upper hand with. Most people are not even using it. They don't even give a shit about like deep talks, talking about wants, dreams, traumas. Most people don't really give that much of a fuck. They're like, oh, well, let me just smash. That's it. But if you actually take initiative and use that weapon to your advantage, bro, I'm telling you, you'll get that girl and she'll fall in love with you super, like, quick, in an instant. Just because you understand her now, you're listening to her. And the second advantage, bro, is especially if you're gonna be dating an introvert as well, which I'd highly suggest, is that, bro, you'll be home all day. Like, you won't want to be around people for a long time. Let's say there's a hypothetical scenario. So you have two girls in front of you. And you can choose one of them to be your girlfriend. You have one which is an extrovert, likes to go out a lot, and does so like every single day, goes out to parties with friends, whatever. But she's super loyal, okay? And the second option is a girl who's an introvert, not like isolates herself fully from like the outside world, but just prefers to stay home most of the time. And she's loyal as well. Who would you prefer? Most likely you'd prefer the introvert because you just know that nobody's gonna hit on her because she's not going out. Nobody's gonna try to like harass her or anything or like even seduce her in a way because you'll never know. There's always a possibility. Even if she's loyal, doesn't mean that there are zero possibilities that she'll cheat on you. They're way, way higher, even if she's loyal, that she's going to cheat. Because there are so many more possibilities, so many more men out to get her. In contrast to the girl that stays home all day and prefers to stay home and just wants your attention and to go out with only you and a couple of close friends. That's it. Of course you'd prefer the introverted girl. So the same goes for you. Like me as a guy, I prefer to stay home. Of course I go out, but I prefer to stay home, do my work, chill, read my book, maybe go for a bike ride. Doesn't matter. The point is, I'd much rather do this, stay home, rather than go to clubs, which I then might also risk cheating. Even though I know that I'm loyal, I know that I'm capable of stopping that, and it won't be so easy it won't be that easy. Why would I put myself in those situations? But because I don't want to, it's so much easier for me, for my dating life, for everything. So if you take into account these benefits and you change up your mindset from thinking that you cannot attract any woman or like that you have a disadvantage as an introvert to saying, yo, I can actually do this. That will be so fucking powerful, bro. You'll be able to attract a beautiful girlfriend in no time if you just take action by using that mindset as well. But there's another small problem if you're an introvert. Most of us, we don't really care about the way we dress. So most of the times we dress like shit. But you need to take care of that. You need to present yourself as a man of value so women can take you more seriously. Because if you just dress like with oversized t-shirts and hoodies, like a 12-year-old who hides his physique and everything, no girl's gonna take you that seriously, bro. Because you fit in with most guys. But if you switch the way you dress and you present yourself as a man of value, then your chances will skyrocket. So if you want my personal help to reach your peak attractiveness so that you can find and attract a gorgeous girlfriend in less than 90 days, click the link in the description where you can apply for a call with me so we can see if I can help you with my one-on-one mentorship, how it works and everything. Zero pressure. Stop wasting time, bro. Bow.